Hello everybody! Welcome back to our Enigmatica 2 Expert playthrough. Today, in this episode, I've got a lot of odds and ends that I want to accomplish. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, I've redecorated the base a little bit. Just tried to get it a little more cohesive looking. I expanded this back area and cleaned it up a little bit so it can make room for a few more machines. There's wiring running back here somewhere. I'll have fun finding it out. I also set up an enchantment table with a bunch of books that I found from the village that I raided. And I've expanded our storage ever so slightly. I'd like to keep things tidy for when we eventually progress into the mid-game. Okay, so let's get started with a few little tasks. The kitchen that I made last episode is hopefully going to come in handy today. I've been farming up some crops, and I made a few small things, some cheese and salt. And I'm going to take that and see if we can make a recipe that encompasses all 5 of our nutrition subsets. There are several recipes in Pam's Harvest Craft that have dairy, fruit, grain, protein, and vegetables all rolled into one. The one I was thinking of making is called the Delighted Meal, which is most certainly not copyrighted. It's got all 5 of the nutrients, and it also fills a lot of hunger and saturation. So it consists of a deluxe cheeseburger, fries, and some sort of fruit smoothie. So if we look in our fridge, we have the milk and salt that's used to make cheese, and again, I've already made a little in advance. We have the lettuce and tomato used to make deluxe cheeseburgers, and we have the raw beef and bread that can be used to start making the hamburgers. We also have potatoes for the fries. We have blackberries, somewhere, they're there, and some snow, which works as the ice in the smoothie. And we have all of our tools. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing we will want to make is butter, actually. And that's going to require a little more milk. So we're going to craft that. Now let's see, we should be able to make butter. Oh no, we have to turn it into heavy cream. Let's see if we can do that through this interface. Yes, we can. So we're going to run through that really fast. Oops, I did one too many. That's okay. And now, between the butter and the salt, or between the heavy cream and the salt, we should be able to make our butter. As soon as I find it, there it is. So I'll make about 16 butter. I'll have a little extra. And now, with our butter and our bread, we should be able to make toast. Yep. So there's that. Now with our toast and our raw beef, we should be able to make a hamburger. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Click that on through. 16 hamburgers. Turn them into cheeseburgers with the cheese we pre-made. Oh, there they are. Oh, we ran out of cheese, but we can make an extra cheese. We can just do that by hand really fast. And now our deluxe cheeseburgers. I'm not totally sure how much lettuce. Okay, we have enough lettuce and we have enough tomato. So we'll go back to this interface. And make 16 deluxe cheeseburgers by combining our cheeseburgers with lettuce and tomato. Okay, awesome. So we're at a natural stopping point there, so we'll put that in the fridge. Oh, we also made an asparagus quiche somehow. I'll put that in the cabinet where I put prepared foods. Put the milk and heavy cream away. And now, oh, we only have 12 potatoes. We also need 1 salt, but that's very easily done. Just water in the pot. Put that in there. I'm gonna grab some bone meal and I'll be right back with more potatoes. Okay, we're back and we've now got almost double the amount of potatoes we need, which is awesome. And oh, how much salt do we have? Good, 16, that's the perfect amount. So we're gonna go into our interface and we're gonna make some fries. Which I know count as a serving of vegetables. As a mother, I find that amusing. All right, there's our second stopping point. So we'll put the fries in the fridge, along with our deluxe cheeseburgers. And now we'll make 16 blackberry smoothies. I should have enough snow and blackberries. I just harvested some blackberries. Perfect, 16 smoothies. And now from here, we should be able to make our delighted meals. 16 of them. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna put our tacos in the kitchen counter for now. And I'm gonna replace it with our delighted meal, which will also count as a unique food to try and it'll work towards getting us a heart. I'm gonna primarily eat these now, but I'm gonna continue to vary my food so that I can get extra hearts of health. So, because we're already at 100%, we have several buffs going on. And I've also gained a heart or 2 from eating unique foods. Oh, look at our poor cow. He got all drained, but he's coming back. Okay, so second order of business is to convert our Tinker's tool station. I'm going to pull it out of the floor here. Set it right there. We're going to convert it into a tool forge, and let's see what that entails in this pack. The tool forge makes better, more OP tools, and also a wider variety of tools. So I'm looking forward to having that. So let's see, we need seared blocks of some sort. Yeah, this is going to take a minute, so we'll be right back. While we wait for the cobblestone to melt in the smeltery, we're going to run 18 iron ore through the macerator in order to make 36 crushed iron ore, thus doubling our iron ingots. Those will go into 4 blocks of iron that'll also constitute the tool forge. Okay, so we've got our seared stone. Is it enough? Yeah, apparently. Or not quite? I am really confused how this works. Okay, so it's doing something. It's making seared stone. I hope I don't end up with extra stuff stuck in my smeltery again. Alright, it looks like it was just enough. So it seems that it's 4 cobblestone to 1 seared stone. And I've got what I need. Turn that off. Alright, so I'm currently smelting my crushed iron ore in the smeltery. That way I'll conserve some coal and use up some lava instead. It just seems a little practical at the moment. Alright, so our iron has been smelted. I got smart and did one of them as a block of iron in the casting basing because that's what we need, blocks of iron for the recipe, but I only did it to one, so not that smart. Gonna turn the other 3 into blocks of iron really quick. So we have our 4 blocks of iron, our 3 seared stone, and the last thing we need is our old tool station. Put it all in the crafting table. Won't auto click in because it's insistent on steel leaf for some reason, despite saying that any stone will work. Okay, we have our tool forge. We're gonna put that back. And as we see, it now has an expanded list of tools that can be made. We have a cleaver, a crossbow, a rapier, an excavator, a lumber axe, a hammer. A lot of these tools have area of effect and can do like 3x3 sections of stone or wood or dirt or whatever they're digging up, which is very nice. Okay, so I currently have both cobalt ore and a little ardite ore in my chests, but I haven't actually done my upgrade kit yet for this level, so I'm gonna go and knock that out really quick. While I wait, I'm gonna put another cobalt ore in the macerator along with an ardite ore in order to make manulin, the next material to upgrade. Alright, we're pouring out the molten cobalt for our cobalt sharpening kit. Alright, we've got 2 flint, one for this upgrade kit and one for the next one. So we've got our flint pickaxe, the cobalt sharpening kit, and a flint, and now we have a cobalt fortified flint pickaxe. Alright, everything's alloyed together. We currently have 2 ingots of manulin in there. I thought it'd be 4 ingots. Oh well. 2 ingots is still enough for our manulin sharpening kit. Oh, and our quest is complete. Harvest level 8. So once again, sharpening kit, 1 flint, and our pickaxe. And it's now fortified with manulin. Alright, so let's check out the quest book and see what we have to claim. So we have harvest level 8. We get a choice between prudentium and emerald. Prosperous and elemental. Prosperous sounds optimistic. I'll go with that. I don't know what it does, but I'll find out. Alright. Now I also saw there was an outstanding quest from Industrial Craft. Our advanced alloy from last episode. So I'm going to claim a loot chest from that. And pop that. Did I get more donuts? Yes, I did. I'll eat them. I haven't eaten them yet, but I will. They can be dessert after our delightful meals. Okay, now the last major thing I wanted to do this episode, I made a scanner a while back, but I have no way to charge it. Wally assured me that the Batbox from IC2 can be used to charge things, so I'm gonna go into the Industrial Craft menu and go to Batbox and Tin Cables. All it says is the lowest possible voltage. All machines can run on this without exploding. I didn't know exploding was involved at all. Oh heavens, okay. Well, I'm glad they don't explode. Alright, so for this task, we need 1 Batbox and 6 insulated tin cable. Let's look at the Batbox recipe. Alright, 8 planks, 1 insulated tin cable, so a total of 7 at the moment. These 3 RF batteries. We'll each use 1 too. So actually, that's 10 total. And 12 tin item casings total, which is made with a plate and 2 each. So we need 6 plates. 6 tin plates. So I'll just grab a bunch of tin ore, get that smelted. So let's see, how many do I get? 3 each from here. So there's 12. Take my engineer's hammer, put that there. And that should be our 12 tin item casings. So now I can take these crushed iron ore, they'll feed into the hopper. And then from there, when these crushed iron ore are done smelting, they should automatically reload the smeltery controller. Okay, I'm gonna pull up our Batbox recipe again. So we've got 3 of these RF batteries. RE batteries, excuse me. And then we should be good from there. Beautiful, we got a Batbox. We also have 8 extra insulated tin cables, so that should trigger the quest. Quest complete! There's our Batbox and tin cables quest. We're gonna claim our loot chest. And then before I even pop it, I'm gonna take our Batbox outside. A little coal. That might be too much. If there's one thing I'm running low on, it's coal. Oop. That is facing the wrong way. Now it's facing... Okay, that should work. Yep. Now it's gonna charge the internal buffer of the Batbox with EU. We have a small enough setup at the moment. We don't need the cables, but they'll be handy to have. Alright, on a lighter note, let's pop our loot chest. Uncommon. Ooh, a silky jewel. Okay, I'm definitely going to use this to make a spare silk touch pick of some sort. So this is a good find. I'm going to put it in here for now. Okay, I'm over at our IC2 machines, and both the Batbox and the generator have full power buffers with some coal to spare. So I'm going to put our scanner in, I'm guessing this top one. Yeah, there it goes. Nice! Is it like moved to the bottom one, or is it just done? Okay. So we now have a way to charge things, including a scanner, which is very useful. So these scanners need various cards in order to function. They tell it what to look for, what range they're looking for it, etc. So I'm going to go with one that does specific blocks. So let's see, first we need a blank scanner module. I'm going to make 3 of them total. That's pretty inexpensive. Gold nugget, redstone, clay, and green dye. Luckily, I already have all of that. I'm just going to smelt the cactus really fast, and I'll be right back. Okay, we should have everything good to go in our inventory to make our blank scanner modules. 1, 2, 3. So if you shift right click with the scanner, you'll see it has room for 3. You can store extra too. It has a little slot for that, but they're not active. There's only 3 active ones at a time, so I'm only bothering to make 3. So I wanted to make some range modules, but sadly those require an ender pearl, and I haven't had any luck with endermen yet. They never drop their pearls. So I'm going to put 2 of them aside for now, and I'm going to turn one into a block scanner. You can use it on any specific block, and it'll search for that block within its range. And all it needs is a stone. So I'm going to turn one of these blank scanner modules into our block scanner module. Okay, so for now I've got our charge scanner and our block scanner module just hanging out by our mine, waiting for the next time we go mining. Hopefully this will make finding coal or diamonds, which are the two things I'm really desperate for, a lot easier next time. I tried explaining how they worked, but it was all talk and no show, and I thought it made for bad video, so I just cut it, and I'll demonstrate next time I'm mining with the scanner. I'll get it on video and you can see. Okay, so I'm looking at our forestry chapter, and I'd like to make what's called a Thermionic fabricator, because we're going to need it for some crafting down the road. But first, I have to make an impregnated casing. The combination of seed oil and wood logs, it's required to make the Thermionic fabricator. And what does it consist of? It's made in the carpenter with some olive oil or seed oil. And it seems to just be 8 logs in a row, or in a chest shape. So let's see, does our carpenter... Oh good, it still has seed oil. Make the recipe for an impregnated casing. And it seems to be winding up or something. I don't actually know what it's doing. I'm not very familiar with forestry. Oh, it did it. Well, now it's mad because it wants to keep making them. We'll stop that. Alright. So this should trigger the quest. Impregnated casing. We'll put that over there for now. Oh, and I somehow completed the quest for a Thermionic fabricator. So I can claim that loot chest. But I'm not going to claim that loot chest until I actually make the Thermionic fabricator. Oh, I just realized I handled Wally's at one point. That might have triggered it because I had it in my inventory. Well, no, we're going to play this straight. So the Thermionic fabricator consists of gold gears, a hardened casing, 3 glass, and then the impregnated casing we just made. So what constitutes a hardened casing? That's the only new thing. It's back in the carpenter. We need water, 4 diamonds, and a sturdy casing. Do I have a spare sturdy casing? I actually do. Awesome. Do I even have 4 diamonds? Oh, I have 5. For a hardened casing. And, oh, it's doing the thing again. It's warming up. And it's going to be a moment, I guess. And, haha, got our hardened casing. Oh, I'll break the recipe so it stops complaining. Alright, we got our 4 gold gears. We also have 3 glass, our hardened casing, and our impregnated casing. So we should be all set. Just need to find a crafting table. Alright. Need our Thermionic fabricator. Plug that in. And we've got one. Now we can legitimately say we did the quest and claim our loot chest. Alright, gonna pop our loot chests. Common. 8 pots. Okay. That might come in handy in a future house. And uncommon. Ooh, 8 TNT. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but sure they'll come in handy down the road. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more quick thing before we go. You'll notice that bow that I got way back when as a quest reward. And I'm sitting on 43 levels and I have a full enchantment set up. So I might as well see what I can get. Multi-shot, ooh, that sounds exciting. Oh, that's it? Oh well. I have 11 precious arrows at the moment. But I have chickens that drop feathers, and I have plenty of gravel for flint. So that's it for this episode of our Enigmatica 2 Expert playthrough. It was a short and sweet episode. We just kind of tied up some loose ends. But next episode forward, we're going to be starting to move forward, opening some more gates to various mods and eventually working towards an ME system, which in my opinion is our big transition out of the early game. So I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you did, and I'll see you next time. All right, take care. Bye.